Jaja Romi emi tipeni Jaja Romi Shango. Jaja Romi emi tipeni Jaja Romi Shango.
It's not a European opera in many ways. When I was approached and people were saying it's an opera, I really took the layman term and definition. An opera is a play that's sung, and that's exactly what it is. Really, I just said, okay, if it's a play that's sung, I'm going to take this tale and not give it a specific genre, but be very open and have it be eclectic and use different forms and genres and types of music in specific moments or with specific characters to relay what they're saying. You know, sometimes I'm hesitant to talk about it. I really feel that this work is given to me. It's a channel that it comes through, as opposed to saying, yes, my genius is the one that said I'm going to do it this way or that way. So I'm being more open with people to let them know that sometimes the music comes to me in a dream. Sometimes music comes to me through vision or me hearing something outside of myself. Ancestry for me is very important on many levels, both spiritually, historically, and in our everyday life. We have to remember who we are, where we've come from to move forward. And so for me, these women, Tituba alongside with the 3 other women who follow her along this path, are all real historical characters. And these characters were virtually eliminated from this part of history. So people look at me and say, oh wow, you're telling an American story. And I said, well, it's based in America, but it really is about these Caribbean women who were a part of the greatest witch hunt of all times, but were ignored, and they have a story to tell as well. So I'm coined to say it, and I'll say it again, that this piece is really giving voice to the voiceless. Obeah is a Caribbean term, which I guess to simplify its meaning could be likened to the word witchcraft or Wiccan. Now for me personally, I don't take it on as such. It's interesting because most Caribbean folks, when they hear the word Obeah, they think it's evil, they think it's associated with the devil. And this is a piece that doesn't embrace that at all. In actual fact, I flip it and I look at it as healing, and through this work, a healing art form. So Tituba and her gals are really women who know how to heal through using herbs, through using their talents and women knowledge of midwifery, for example, being wet nurses, or knowing how to do certain things that aid the community. But of course, in Puritan land, this is seen as a great no-no. The men actually look at these things as magic. And so for me, I'm playing on the word Obeah, taking a negative connotation and really turning it into a positive one. When I started to research Salem and the whole witch trials, I saw that in their historical accounts, Puritans were referring to the word Obeah. And I was like, hold on a second. How do they know about Obeah? Because that's not an English term, that's not an American term, this is a Caribbean term. So this really solidified to me that the Caribbean influence in the town was actually quite heavy, and that our presence was there. And I said, okay, I really need to look at it more. So when I researched beyond Tituba, I saw that there were more women of color who lived in the town, and there were more women of color who were also accused of witchcraft, but they were never, ever mentioned in the historical accounts of the witch trials. I let the world know that it's not finished, I'm going back into development. And it was at that time where I approached Nightwood, Cultureworks, and the Pan Am Games and said, please, can you allow me to do the work the way it's supposed to be done? What I'm hearing in my head, the stories that is not complete, that I know needs to be completed, is begging to be finished and told. And I need the support of your organizations to make this happen. And these ancestors that we talk about, they're not leaving me alone. I can't sleep at night. Trust me. I have to tell the story. So Pan Am has given me the platform and the stage to tell this story the way it's supposed to be told. And I'm very thankful for everybody else along the way who's giving me that opportunity.